friends, my name is Christine and welcome to my channel in today's video. Before we get started into this video, I did want to say that if you like grocery hauls, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. The thumbs up button turns blue, so if you've never experienced the color change, maybe go for it. And if you have not seen my other video where I talk about my plan for today, I will leave that somewhere up here. To sum up, basically, I have not been grocery shopping in right at about a month now. While I do still have a lot of pantry staples, I am out of everything fresh. We need some salads, we need some fruits and veg, we need to up our immune system with all of the vitamins. For the first time in a month, I'm headed to the grocery store with a very long list and my meal plan for, I made a meal plan for a week, but I'm planning on not going to the store for at least 2 weeks. And even at that point, not for very much. Maybe I'll send Dave or something, because I'm hoping to shop today for about a month's worth of items. And I tried to do some pickup stuff, like I tried to schedule a Sam's Club pickup order and they only had 2 things of my 20 things in stock to order. So I'm just gonna skip it. I'm not going to Sam's Club today unless I can't find the cheese I want at Winco, because Sam's has really good prices on cheese. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering about what I'm gonna be wearing, about going to the store, about these sorts of things. Basically, in my state is not very affected by the virus. We only get about 10 to 20 new confirmed cases in the entire state the last couple days, probably the last week. And my area has not had a new confirmed case in about 10 days at this point. So in my area, there's basically nothing. And my stores are fully stocked. So I'll show you some pictures. I'll take you in the store with me. I've got the camera. Don't worry, I will be washing my hands and, you know, staying away from the people and that sort of thing. And then at the end of this video, I'll show you my 2 local orders that I made. I have 2 kind of farmers market type of places that just opened this week. I'm trying to do my part to support local where I can. So I made 2 orders. One of them I'm picking up tomorrow and one of them's actually being delivered to my house tomorrow. So I think I spent, it was a lot. I spent $150 total on those 2 orders for a lot of fresh produce. One of them I just pull up and they're gonna load it in my car. I'm pretty excited to show you guys what I picked up because it was a lot. It's a lot of food. And even though some of the prices might be a little higher, I'm happy to shop local as I am concerned about the economic fallout because of what's going on. Dave and I, because Dave's with me, are headed to Winco in just a minute. He's actually not coming in. He's staying in the car and I'm going in. But both of us drove into town today because he's at this car salvage yard to get a part for our Honda. So he's in there doing that right now. And then once we get to Winco, I'll go in and he'll stay in the car and do a meeting on the Zoom in the car while I'm inside. So that's the plan. And because I did get quite a bit of my list from it's not really a farmer's market, but like a local food supplier farm, kind of. I don't know. I was able to cross off a lot of things off my list already. So, wow, that was a super long intro. Okay, so let's go into Winco. I'll show you what I find in the store and we'll see you inside. I've got tons of tortillas. So I don't remember if I put this on my list, but I am out and I do like them. So we'll get a couple of these white ones, white tortillas. These keep great in the freezer or the fridge. I'll get like 4. So this is actually the fewest people I've ever seen in this store in my life, like ever. And so far I have seen no limits on anything at this store. Like I've said before, I live in a fairly small populated area. I'm actually not surprised that like they have so much and that there's not that many limits. I was gonna get some like bulk oatmeal if I can find it. I think I see it right there. This bulk section is like totally stocked, so they're really not short on anything. So you guys, we've got bread flour, what's this one? Unbleached flour, basmati rice, 5-grain cereal, jasmine rice, sugar, brown rice, pearl rice. Flipping over here, we have oats, salt, muffin mix, millet. I've tried to cook with that. I don't love it. More oats, pancake mix, like all kinds of stuff. I like to see the pasta aisle, which is looking pretty restocked. And I'm gonna grab a egg noodle package to use up some meatballs I have in the freezer, because I don't typically carry egg noodles at my house. Looks like they're starting to restock the beans. Definitely have some bulk rice going on, some smaller rice containers. I would say in this store, you can get basically anything that you need right now. The only thing I have not seen is hand sanitizer. Okay, here's my cart, I'm about done. The last thing I need to do is get my wine for my roast. I heard a lot of people said that the Sutter Home is okay. They have these little 4-pack. The problem is, I don't know what the heck I'm looking for. So this one's about $4 and $5. I don't remember brands very well. I think we're down to these two. Merlot, Cabernet. Merlot, Cabernet. What's the difference? I don't know what to do. Maybe it's like blue or red. Blue or red. What's my favorite color? I think I'm gonna go with the Cabernet because that one was highly suggested. So here we go, 4 little baby bottles into my cart. You think they're gonna card me? I mean, I'm well over 21, but very cute. And hey, I don't even need a wine opener to open these, so that's good. I think I'm gonna go check out. I'm assuming this will be, I'm taking a guess, $75 to $100 is my guess, because I do have a couple of expensive items in here, but we shall see. A little bit of a side note, in case you guys don't know, Winco is kind of a big box Aldi, sort of. It's very cheap. You have to bag your own groceries. They don't take credit cards. It's only like a debit card or cash or check. Minimal. There's no fee to come in. It's like an Aldi, but really, really big. But maybe more expensive than an Aldi. So that's a Winco. It's probably one of the cheapest stores in my area. Now that my Smith's is closed, it's very sad about. And these lines are actually really short. Normally at Winco, on a normal day, not even during this, it takes a really long time to check out. But there's like 2 people in line, so I think it went pretty well. They did not have my cheeses I wanted, so I'm trying to decide if I want to go to Sam's Club or if I just want to go without my cheese. What would you do? I want to show you guys my refrigerator before I loaded it with stuff. I do have a lot of condiments, so this is mostly condiments here. Look, but here I kind of have a whole lot of nothing. Nothing. 1 piece of chicken. We should eat that today. The sour cream's almost gone. The salsa's almost gone. I do have a little bit of cottage cheese left. Cheese and deli meat. I pull these out of the freezer all the time. This is basically empty. Some homemade pickles, a tiny bit of purple cabbage, and 2 onions. Before I load it up, I should probably wipe down some shelves. Not very much left. Just for fun, let's take a look at the outside fridge as well. I have some candies. I guess those are Dave's. I don't know how long those have been there, but a long time. 1 jam. I do have celery, some butter, nothing, 2 Cokes, and some extra bacon fat. Time to fill it up. Here is my shopping trip from Winco, and I did run into Walmart really quick. It's over here, but I'll tell you what it is in a second. The total amount I spent at Winco, I will put on the screen, does include tax. All food is taxed here in Idaho at 6%. Goal is to not go back to the store for a major shop for a month, but I probably will have to go back for milk, that maybe bananas, and that's about it. As I go through, I'll try and tell you guys what every item is for, whether you can freeze it or not. So I showed you the tortillas in the store. Yes, you can absolutely freeze these. Cheese, 100% freezable. I do it all the time. I showed you the wide egg noodles. This is for one of my kids' favorite dishes, which is this Italian meatball, like stroganoff. It's so not fancy, but the kids love it, and I do have some meatballs in the freezer. Cantaloupe, a honeydew. Ryan's super excited about these. I did get 10 dozen eggs, and I realized that probably seems like a lot of eggs. First of all, there was no shortage or limits at my store, and these 5 dozen eggs were only $3.98 per 5 dozen, is less than half the price at Walmart, upped their egg price to $10 for a case, which is crazy. And Winco seemed to not have to do that and had plenty of eggs for everybody. So that was really interesting. Don't worry, my longtime fans, I did get some more chocolate chips. How the heck did that get in there? I better put that in my closet. Asparagus was 98 cents a pound. I showed you in the store. And this will be one of the first things that we eat because it doesn't stay fresh for very long, and I don't prefer frozen asparagus. But my family is about a 2-pound vegetable side dish amount at the moment. We'll eat these 2 tonight with our hamburgers as a side, and then maybe these 2 in like 2 more days. So in just a couple days, all of this will be gone. Some garlic, some shallots, a couple of bananas. I bought the graham crackers to make a graham cracker crust for more homemade cheesecake, which I'm really feeling right now. I was out of my butter flavored Crisco, so I grabbed this. This is what I used to make my pie crust. I showed you this in the store, but this is my little wine for my roast in these cute little bottles. So I might have to make roast a couple more times. Like, what else can I use a Cabernet in for cooking because that's what I'm gonna use this for. I have a Greek vanilla yogurt from Winco for me and Dave, maybe Haley, and then I just got this peach one for the rest of the kids. Grab some more sour cream, and I know this seems really weird. Like, why did I buy 4 little ones when I could have bought a bigger one? Here's what's interesting. In fact, let me flip you around. Okay, this is why people need to look at their prices at their store, because they had a 3-pound tub of sour cream for $4.20. 3 pounds for $4.20. These little 1-pound containers were $1.10. So instead of 3 pounds for $4 plus, I got 4 pounds for about the same price as I would have paid for the 3 pounds. So I got way more with the smaller containers, which in my head makes no sense. That's why you buy in bulk, right? Less packaging, better price, but not always. So it's good to look at the price per ounce and compare them, like what would be better for you. Okay, that's all. A couple of bell peppers, not too many, quite a few cucumbers, 2 English cucumbers. I love these. A purple cabbage, a green cabbage. These will stay good in your fridge, at least in my fridge, for over a month. So these will be one of the last things that I end up using. Couple of expensive ingredients over here, some half and half. Heavy whipping cream is a lot. The coconut extract was a lot. Why did I buy this? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I'm making a coconut cheesecake, that's why. Some basil, some bay leaves. I was out of baking cocoa powder, so I got this one. It was the cheapest. Dijon mustard, a sweet and hot mustard. Thought that might be fun. I wanted to make some homemade like ranch dressings. Tomatoes on the vine, 98 cents a pound. Amazing deal. I'm really excited to have these on our burgers tonight. Frozen veggies. I believe these are 2 pounds each. Let's double check. Yes, 2 pounds and 2 pounds. These were $1.60 per bag, which ended up being really good. And so I'm just gonna stick these in the freezer, and we'll get to these when all of the rest of this is gone. 2 heads of cilantro, 1 bunch of kale. I don't know how many pounds of green beans this is, but they had these fresh local like green bean packages for $1.48 a pound. Very excited to try these. If you haven't tried green beans in your air fryer, they're life-changing. And if you haven't gotten an air fryer, they're life-changing. A Napa cabbage, this will also keep for a long time. 2 heads of iceberg, ditto. Got these for the burgers. These were from Walmart, just the cheapy hamburger buns. And yeah, I got a 10-pound bag of carrots because I've been making carrot fries in my air fryer and I have been loving them. Why are they so much better in the air fryer than the oven or like sauteed on the stove? I don't know, but they're delicious. We got 2 drinks for Dave. Keep his mouth occupied while he's working from home so he doesn't like snack all day. And yeah, you do see 5 gallons of milk. So at my Walmart, they have a big sign that says, please buy the milk. We have quite a few dairy farms close to my area. The dairy farmers have been having to dump milk because all of their commercial and restaurant contracts have been canceled right now because of the illness. So they have a big sign, I'll show you right here. They're telling people to buy as much as they can. So I got 5 gallons. And they all say May 1st, and you can freeze milk. Drink 1 cup out of it, stick the lid back on, throw it in. I've done it before in the past. I will probably do it with maybe 3 of these. I may send Dave back in another week to go buy like another 5. Thank heavens I cleaned out my downstairs freezer, you guys, because we're gonna be filling it up with milk to help out the dairy farmers. And yes, we do have a Lego arm sword over there. Okay, I think I covered everything. I think I told you everything I got. So this was the mostly Winco quick run into Sam's Club for the milk. Hamburger buns, I was trying to help Walmart out with the milk because my stores were pretty easy, you guys. Not very many people, no limits on basically anything, and they had everything, including toilet paper. In fact, here's a picture of the toilet paper. I'm gonna put all of this away and I will be back tomorrow for me, but in about 2 seconds for you for my farmer's market local produce orders. I'll show you that right now. This is my first pickup order from one of my local facilities, and I think they either ran out of one of my items or I just didn't end up with it in my car. So I did send an email. I'll update you if I hear back from them. But here is my first order. It cost me $40. I did pay a little bit extra to split my potato order into 2 different varieties. So all these potatoes are locally grown. I got 25 pounds of russets. You know that they are super, super fresh when they have the dirt still on them. They keep the best this way with a little bit of dirt on them. The people that are telling me that their potatoes like grow eyes really fast in their house, it's probably because you got them from the store and they've been scrubbed clean and they're probably being kept too warm in your house. They do really well in dry, cold environments. You can stick them in a fridge or something or a cold storage room, and dark. So put a lid on them or a blanket or something like that. So 25 pounds of russets and 25 pounds of Yukon Gold. You can clearly see that these still have the dirt on them as well. So I know that these are gonna last quite a while. I paid $7 per 25 pound amount. It would have been cheaper to get a whole 50 pounds, but I really love Yukon Golds and I kind of wanted some variety. So russets, Yukon Golds, I have a total of 50 pounds of potatoes. I paid $14 for these. I got 2 organic, locally grown chickens, like whole chickens. These are frozen, like right after they butchered them, they froze them. So I'll stick these 2 in the freezer. These were $2 a pound. 10 pounds of locally grown yellow onions. They're huge. And a 2-pound chub of salami. This is a local brand, so I'm trying to support local here. These are processed in Twin Falls, Idaho, and really, really nice brand. And Dave loves this stuff. So all things that will last a really, really long time. I'm gonna put these away and get ready for my next order, which was a lot more than this. It was about $100. And the next order is the one that will be dropped off on my front porch this afternoon. Here is the rest of our food order that just got dropped off at our house. Really quite easy, actually. My subtotal, these items was $93. And there's 6% tax and the shipping or delivery fee added onto that. I got 40 pounds of navel oranges, just under $24. 40 pounds of Honeycrisp apples, $31. Very excited about that. And if you guys saw my clearance grocery haul, it was at the end of January or so, I got a 40-pound box of Granny Smith apples from a discount store. They lasted for over 2 months. So this case and this case, as long as you keep them cold and dry, they will last 2 to 3 months easily. And that's kind of the plan. I don't expect to go through these right away. These are gonna go in the fridge outside, as are these. These will be a lot of our fruits for the next several months. Everything else is right here. 3 count of organic romaine lettuce. It was $9, it was a lot. Like I said, I did pay a little bit more for some items than I normally would have just to try and help support local, but these are enormous heads of lettuce. This is a 2-pound bag of spinach. Oh my gosh, organic spinach for $7.66. This really is a good deal because the 1-pound clamshell at Sam's Club is about $5 at my Sam's Club. So what an amazing deal here. 20 count of limes for $4, a 15 count of lemons for $4.80, a 10 count avocado bag for $6.50, and a big bunch of organic kale for $6. So this is a ton of like fresh produce and things that I was really happy to order, right at $100 for this. My friends, that is the end of my grocery haul, even though I actually did film this over the course of 2 days. So the total I paid for everything that you saw in this video, trying to remember, so I had 140 plus 106 is 246 plus 20 at Walmart, 266. $266. Wow, that's really good. I thought I was gonna be like closer to $400. I was not really budgeting this out as I was doing it. I was just like, okay, this will last a long time, this will last a long time. Go me! $266 for the bulk of our food for the next month here at our house. And this was after not shopping for like a month at my house. So I think that's really fantastic for a family of 6 and all of the organic and fresh produce that I was able to pick up. I'm like really proud of myself. I'm really excited about these Honeycrisp apples. Have you ever seen Honeycrisp apples for less than like $1 a pound? Ever? Never for me. And this 40-pound box was $31. So well under $1 a pound for Honeycrisp apples, organic Honeycrisp apples. Woo! I'm thrilled. So our fridges are now stocked. Actually, in fact, let me put these away and I'll kind of show you what the fridges look like. So we'll go look at that right now. I got, I'd say, over half the box into the fridge outside. I have not determined where to keep the potatoes yet. I'm thinking garage because our garage is fairly cool. Current refrigerator status. Oh my gosh, it is full. It'll be better tomorrow because we're eating these green beans tomorrow. We'll have quite a bit less there. And hey, maybe we'll have a salad also. Inside fridge is looking quite full. Here's the remainder of our oranges that we're not able to fit in the outside fridge. We will eat these out of this bowl here in the kitchen for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks? What do you think, Dave? 2 weeks? This will be our main source of fruit for the next 2 weeks. These oranges, I mean, we have the apples too, so we can do those. This is a 13-quart bowl. It's very big. It doesn't look big on camera, but trust me, it's huge. It's huge. And garage fridge is, oh my gosh, I have room. I could put stuff there. So I got a roast out, that's for tomorrow. Our lettuces, eggs, carrots, lemons, limes, and avocados are here. We have our milks right now, some lettuce, some more veggies that you just saw me get. I cut those up already. And these 2 drawers are totally full of oranges here and apples here. These are gonna be like, we won't touch those for probably 2 to 3 weeks, probably closer to 3 weeks. So these are kind of the backup apples and oranges that we'll get to later. One more big shot of the outside refrigerator. I do have room, so I could put, I don't know, something right there. The potatoes did not fit anywhere, so I'll probably just store them in the garage with their lids on. It's nice and cool and dry in here. So that should be good. And that is the end of this extremely long grocery haul video. Wow. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing that. As it turns out, a large percentage of my views actually don't come from my subscribers, which is super interesting. So subscribe so you don't miss any future videos that I do. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe in your areas, and hope you are able to find the groceries that you need. And if you do need to go out in public, may the odds be ever in your favor.